Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Wi-Fi live battle. Today we're fighting another YouTuber on the YouTubes. If you do want to check them out, they are linked in the description as always. This is HDvee. Thank you very much for the battle in advance. But let's see if we can get into a battle today, and let's see what he's going to be using. That's going to be key. That is going to be key. What is he going to be using? It's going to be interesting because I've lost the last was it 1 or 2 battles that I lost? I think it's the last 2 maybe, or the last 1, I don't know. I can't remember, but there's been at least 1 loss in the last episode, which we did of this. Hopefully we can get on with this battle with no communication problems. Let's have a see. So he's bringing the Tyranitar, the Garchomp, the Milotic, the Venusaur, the Scizor, and the Jolteon. Interesting. I'm going to start off with my Quillfish, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start with Quillfish. I'll try and set up from there. See what he brings out. I've got a feeling he's going to bring out the... Well, looking at the team, he's going to bring out possibly the Garchomp or the Tyranitar, maybe? That's my guess. That would be my guess, is that's what he's going to bring. I could be really wrong. I would have thought, based on the team, that's what he'd bring. I'll bring first. Looking at the team as well, I need to keep Arcanine for the Scizor and the Venusaur. I need to keep... There we go. We need to keep... possibly keep the Whimsicott for the Tyranitar. Or even the Milotic. So he's starting with the Tyranitar. He's going to get the Sandstream up. He hasn't really got a Sand team. Maybe the Sand is for the Garchomp. That's my guess. So I am going to first set up with a Spikes. Let's set up the Spikes. And then we take some residual damage as we go in. He's going to set up his Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, I didn't bring any debuff Pokemon. That's just going to heal me straight back up with the Black Sludge. I might go for another one. I'm going to go for another one. He's either going to try and set up another one. I think he's going to try and set up another one. Spikes are going to do a lot more damage. Earthquake. We should be able to eat that. Should is the key word. Yeah, we do be able to eat that up. Nom 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 nom. Thank you very much. We ate that up like a champ. Tyro is the name, is Tyranitar. Interesting nickname. I'm actually going to go for a Waterfall here. If he decides to stay in, he is going to take some pretty serious damage. If he decides to stay in. If he switches, he's going to take some damage from the Spikes, and also he could go straight out into the Milotic, predicting I'm going to go for a Waterfall here. Which in that case I should have predicted and gone for Thunder Wave. Maybe. Let's see if he stays in. Let's see if he stays in, because with 2 Spikes up, that's not very good for him. I don't think there's anything off the ground. He's going to stay in. I'm going to hit him with a Waterfall here. And that does a nice amount of damage. That does a nice amount of damage. Okay, that was a crit. Yep, that was a crit. That was definitely a crit. I should have lived that. I should have lived it. I just revealed he has the leftovers. He has the leftovers on his T-Tar. From here, where do we go? I could go out into the Magnezone. And I could Flash Cannon. I could go out into Weavile. And I could... It's whether I could knock it out. Ice Crash. Could Ice Crash him. Or I could go into Arcanine and Close Combat. I could go into Whimsicott. And Moonblast. There's so many options. I'm going to go out into the Electros. I'm going to go out into the Electros because he might be an electric type, but I can't be hit with I'm going to go for a Giga Drain here. He probably knows this thing can run Giga Drain, so he's going to withdraw. He is going to withdraw and go out into the Sora, which is the Venusaur. Good predictions on his part. Very good predictions. I should have gone for Flamethrower. That was very, very good predictions on his part. I should have predicted it myself. But I will learn. He's going to take damage now along with me from this Sandstorm. I might go for the knockoff. He hasn't revealed what he's holding yet, so I'm going to go for the Flamethrower instead, because he's not actually revealed what he's holding. It's not Black Sludge. It could be his Mega. It could well and truly be his Mega. It is the Mega Venusaur. So if I'd have gone knockoff, I would have knocked that off and he wouldn't have been able to Mega Evolve here. Sludge Bomb. Just going to hurt a little bit. Yep, it does indeed hurt. I'm going to hit him with a Flamethrower here. Maybe get a potential burn. That was a crit. That was only a crit. So he's going to go for Sludge Bomb. Do I predict and go out to the Magnezone? I am going to predict the Sludge Bomb and go out to the Magnezone. That is what I'm going to do. Go for Sludge Bomb. Take a little bit of rocks damage. He goes to Synthesis. Okay. So maybe I could have stayed in. That does far too much. This thing's probably packing Earthquake, so I'm actually going to double switch. In fact, I am not. I'm going to go for Volt Switch. It's probably packing Earthquake. It's probably packing Earthquake. If it is, then it would hurt. So let's go back out, double back into the Electros. And I do get a bit more point damage there. Oh, he's going for the Leech Seed. Electros really isn't here for much of anything, although it's going to give this thing a lot of health back. I think he's trying to save me having this. I should be able to live a hit. I'm probably going to sack Electros off here. Now, is he going to predict me? He's going to hit me. Can I live it? Live it? No. I didn't think I'd live it there. So this thing is going to be causing me a bit of issues here. I'm going to go into Arcanine. I'm going to try and scare him out. You get the Intimidate drop off too. Stealth Rats is going to do far too much damage for my liking. There's the Intimidate drop. In case it is packing Earthquake. Now, do I predict the switch into Milotic and go for Wild Charge? Or do I go for Flare Blitz and he bring out... I'm going to go for Extreme Speed. He's going to withdraw. Should I have gone for Wild Charge? No, he's coming out to Tyro. That's fine. I should have gone for Close Combat. That is what I should have done. But there's too many options which he could have gone into there. So we're going to go for the Extreme Speed. That's going to do a measly amount of damage. That's fine. We are Life Orbed and we are on a timer here. So, I know we outspeed and I can get a Close Combat off. It's whether he's predicting I've got a Close Combat Arcanine, which I do. So, let's go for it. Close Combat should finish this thing off. Close Combat should finish this thing off. Let's go. Close Combat. This should kill. It does in fact kill. So down goes the Tyranitar. So that's one down. I need to keep this thing alive. I need to keep Arcanine alive for the Scizor and the Venusaur. Because at the moment the Venusaur is the factor which is causing me a bit of issues. So the Jolteon's going to come out here. It's going to take that Spikes damage from earlier. I am going to switch into... I might switch out into Magnezone and take the hit. Is there anything a Jolteon can't really... he must be thinking... If I switch into this, he's going to be thinking, what can this Magnezone actually do to me? So out comes the Magnezone. take a little bit more damage. He's going to go for the Volt Switch. Double backing out, I see. Because I can't keep the... he's probably going to Garchomp here. Garchomp or the Venusaur. That is what's coming out here. I can't really take any of them with the... He's probably going to Garchomp because I can't Volt Switch then. I can't Volt Switch if he goes into Garchomp. But will he think of that? Will he think of that? So we are 1 for 1 at the moment. It's going to be quite a long battle. I think we're 9 minutes or so in already. Let's see. Chomper. It is the Garchomp. He is going to be hitting me with an Earthquake. He's definitely going to go for an Earthquake. Definitely going to go for an Earthquake. Is there anything that can live an Earthquake? Whimsicott. I'm going to switch out into Whimsicott here. I'll have to hard switch. He's going to go for the Earthquake. Whimsicott will live it because it's resisted. I think it's resisted. It should be resisted, and that's going to do a little bit of damage. Earthquake is going to come out, and your defense is quite high, so you should live it. Yeah, there we go. Resisted hit. So he's probably going to switch into Venusaur, is my guess. My guess would be to switch into Venusaur. In that case, I'm probably going to go for Stun Spore. Stun Spore, live a hit, and then go for... If it doesn't switch, I can Moonblast. So let's go for Stun Spore. He is going to withdraw. Is it going to go to the Venusaur? It is going to go to the Venusaur. So it was a good prediction on my end. Let's paralyze this thing. Let's paralyze... I forgot. Paralysis doesn't affect it. It should do. Not Paralysis. Stun Spore. So that was a good read on his end. I probably should have gone Moonblast. I should have straight up gone Moonblast. He's going to get a free hit off me on here. I'm going to go back out into Magnezone. I should go for the Weavile if I'm honest. It's the only thing that can hit hard. Might go into the... I might have to go into... I'm going to go into... Oh, I've gone into Magnezone by accident. I didn't mean to go into Magnezone. I didn't mean to click Magnezone. So that could be a big mistake on my end. Although, he went for the Sludge Bomb. Shame I haven't got HP Fire. It's actually HP Dark on this thing. I'm going to go for a Flash Cannon. I want to see how much damage this is going to do. Will he stay in? Because he knows I want to switch. I am going to stay in. You can eat a Flash Cannon, I think. Oh, wow. A crit. Nice. Is there much this thing need? I want to take this thing out. He's going to go for Synthesis next turn. He's going to try and stall this thing out because there's nothing really he can do to it. I don't really need him for anything but that Milotic, which I could easily take out with Whimsicott if I'm lucky. He's definitely going to go for Synthesis, so I'm going to have to go for Flash Cannon. He's definitely going for Synthesis. Synthesis. Can we get lucky with a crit? Can we not get lucky with a crit? Our luck isn't with us. And with that taking our health, we can't stay in. So he's going to heal again. So I'm going to have to switch. I'm going to go out into the Arcanine. I want to go into the Arcanine, but I know I can't. Let's go out into the Weavile. I can't go out into the Arcanine. I need it. It's too... I need it to, you know, take out that. So what's it going to use on us? Whatever it's going to use is going to hurt. Synthesis. Okay. I'm going to Icicle Crash. I'm going to Icicle Crash. Let's go with Icicle Crash. Let's do it. Whatever he goes into, can't really take it. The only thing he could is if he went into Milotic. Milotic? Red, yeah. I think it is, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. I should have gone Knockoff. He avoided. Really? I really want to go for a knockoff here, but he's going to go for bullet punch. So I'm going to go out into Whimsicott, maybe. I want to say he's going to go for bullet punch or superpower. So I'm going to go into Whimsicott. I'm going to go for Whimsicott. And if he goes to superpower, it's not going to do much. It's just that damage. Bullet punch. Oh, no, it's super effective too. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. That was a stupid mistake on my part. I knew it was super effective, and why did I do it? I don't know what he's going to go. I'm going to close combat. It's going to switch. Whatever he switches out into, he's going to have to take this close combat. Rainbow. Milotic. So, it's special. It's defensive anyway. If I can live the recoil. Come on, live the life orb damage. Live the life orb damage. Yes. I should outspeed. I can kill. I should hopefully be able to kill with Wild Charge. I'm putting everything on the line here. Wild Charge. Come on. Come on. Kill. It kills. Yes. That is one threat out. Unfortunately, I had to let Arcanine go here. But the Milotic is gone. He's still got 4 Pokemon though. And I'm down 3. 4 even. Gosh damn it. I shouldn't have let Whimsicott die. I forgot it was fairy type. Gosh dang it. So who's got left? Everyone. I could go to Magnezone. I could go to Weavile. I'm going to go for Weavile. Probably go for Jolteon here. Yep. And what can I do? What can I do? Not much. Thunderbolt is going to hurt. I could go for Ice Shard and just... Yeah, I'm just going to go for Ice Shard. Because he's definitely going to kill me here. He's definitely going to kill me here. Thunderbolt is going to kill. And we've got the Magnezone left. Which... Can't do much. Which can't do much. I can kill this. That's about it. And that is the end of the battle. Because I fudged up again. Well, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. And I'll see you guys all back here for another episode very, very soon. Bye for now.